How's it going, folks? ParanoidWhisper here, and today, we're diving into a theory that's as wild as a bucking bronco, the dinosaur survival theory. Yeah, you heard it right, we're talking about dinosaurs maybe still hanging around somewhere. So grab your popcorn and saddle up, 'cause we're about to take a ride into the unknown. Alright, here's the scoop. Some folks out there believe that those dinos didn't just up and disappear. Nah, they reckon a bunch of these colossal critters managed to stick around, hidden from our prying eyes. Now, how in the world could that happen? Well, let's break it down so even your grandma's cat can understand. Picture this, dinosaurs had these bones, kinda like the ones in a bird. You know how birds are all light and airy? Well, these dino bones were the same way, all hollow and lightweight. And guess what? These hollow bones don't fossilize too well, meaning they don't turn into those gnarly rocks we find scattered around. So, according to this theory, we might not have found many dino fossils because their bones were as fragile as a porcelain teacup. Imagine trying to find a tiny earring in a sandstorm, it's not gonna be easy, right? Hold on to your hats, 'cause it gets even crazier. This theory suggests that these leftover dinosaurs kinda morphed into what we call dragons. Yep, like those big flying creatures you see in all those epic stories. The legend goes that knights and hunters took down these massive beasts, giving rise to tales that got passed down through the ages. I know what you're thinking, ParanoidWhisper, this sounds like a plot from a fairy tale. And you're not totally off base. But think about it, there've been dragon sightings all across the globe. Are people from different corners of the world just making up bedtime stories? Maybe, just maybe, there's a thread linking those legends to the remnants of these ancient critters. It's like a puzzle with a few missing pieces, and we're trying to put them together, one by one. Look, I'm not here to tell you this theory's the gospel truth or that we should toss out everything we know about science. But it's fun to entertain these wild ideas, to peer into the shadows of the unknown and let our minds go places they've never been. So, there you have it, the dinosaur survival theory, a twisty, turny rabbit hole of a theory that's got us all scratching our heads. It's like a campfire story mixed with a pinch of science fiction, and who knows, there might just be a kernel of truth hidden in there somewhere. But let's be real, this theory raises some big questions. If these dinos really did survive, where the heck are they hiding? And why haven't we stumbled upon their bone fragments? We've got some more digging to do, my friends. Imagine you're looking for a tiny pebble in a massive sandbox. It's tough, right? Well, that's what searching for these delicate bones is like. But hey, we humans are a persistent bunch. Maybe one day, we'll stumble upon a clue that blows this whole thing wide open. Some brave souls have already started searching high and low for any signs of these elusive creatures. They're exploring remote jungles, trekking across desolate landscapes, and scanning the skies for any hint of a dragon-like silhouette. And who knows, maybe there's more to the story than meets the eye. Our world is a vast and mysterious place, full of surprises waiting to be uncovered. Look, I'm not saying you should start packing your bags for a dragon hunting expedition. But it's fascinating to think about the possibilities, to imagine a world where ancient and modern collide in ways we can't even fathom. So, what do you think? Are we onto something here, or is this just another wild goose chase? As always, the truth might be out there, just waiting for us to piece it all together. And that's the beauty of theories like these, they remind us that our universe is still full of mysteries, and we've only scratched the surface of what we know. Now, let's explore the hollow bones idea a bit more. Imagine you're holding a regular bone in one hand and a feather in the other. Which one feels lighter? You got it, the feather. Well, dinosaur bones were more like feathers than bricks, and this lightweight design might just explain why we don't have a mountain of dinosaur fossils. See, when a critter kicks the bucket, its bones usually find their way into the ground, and over time, minerals replace the bone bits, turning them into rock. But if a bone is too lightweight, like those hollow dino bones, it's more likely to decay before the fossilization party even begins. So, imagine burying a feather instead of a bone. Poof! It's gonna vanish faster than a magician's rabbit. Now, think about that happening to a massive creature's bones over millions of years. No bones, no fossils, it's like they were never even here. Now, I know what you're wondering, if these dino bones were all lightweight and delicate, how did they even hold up those enormous bodies? Great question. It's like Mother Nature gave them a special recipe for sturdy bones without the extra weight. Picture this, a dash of solid bone where they needed it most, mixed with a pinch of lightweight, hollow bones for the rest. It's like having a powerful skeleton without lugging around extra baggage. But wait, there's more to this story. Let's talk dragons, those majestic, fire-breathing creatures that have captured our imaginations for centuries. Some say these legendary beasts might just be the descendants of those dinosaurs that managed to survive and adapt. Think about it, knights and hunters weren't just fighting windmills. They were reportedly taking on fearsome creatures that sound a whole lot like dragons. Coincidence? Maybe, but what if those dragons were the last remaining dinosaurs, trying to make a living in a changing world? It's like a game of hide and seek played out over generations. Humans hunting these mysterious beings, stories passing from one campfire to the next, until they become the stuff of legend. Imagine being a knight, armor clanking, and there it is, a massive, winged creature with scales and maybe even a fiery breath. You'd be ready to fight for your life and the safety of your village. And in the end, if you managed to take down one of these behemoths, you'd become a local hero, a dragon slayer. Now, I'm not saying all those stories are true, but it's intriguing to think about. Dragons soaring through the skies, battles between man and beast, it's like history's greatest epic brought to life. But here's the twist, what if these dragons weren't just mindless monsters? What if they were the last remnants of an ancient world, adapting to survive in a rapidly changing environment? Think about it, survival isn't just about being big and strong. It's about being smart, too. And maybe, just maybe, these dragons develop some incredible abilities to stay one step ahead of danger. Now, I know what you're wondering, ParanoidWhisper, if there's any truth to this theory, where's the evidence? Great question. We've got stories, we've got legends, but what about hard, scientific proof? It's like searching for a needle in a haystack, but instead of a needle, it's a dragon's footprint. You see, those delicate, hollow bones we talked about earlier? Well, they're not exactly built to withstand the test of time. Fossils form when minerals gradually replace organic material, turning it into rock. But if the bones are lightweight and delicate, like those of our elusive dragons, they might not fossilize well. So, instead of solid bones, we might be left with a few scattered footprints in the sands of time. But even footprints can fade away, eroded by wind and rain until they're just a whisper of the past. So, if these dragons existed, their legacy might be etched in stories and legends, rather than stone and bone. Look at ancient cave paintings, those early humans left behind a visual record of their world, a way to tell stories that span generations. Could it be that these dragon tales are our own version of those ancient cave drawings, a way to pass down the memory of creatures that once roamed our world? Now, I'm not here to tell you that this theory is the ultimate truth. Far from it. But it's fascinating to ponder the mysteries of our world, to imagine a time when humans and dinosaurs might have shared the same space. So, what do you think, my fellow truth seekers? Are dragons just the stuff of fantasy, or could they be the hidden link between our world and a prehistoric past? It's a puzzle with missing pieces, a mystery waiting to be unraveled. Thanks for hanging out and joining me on this mind-expanding journey. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you never miss out on more captivating discussions. Until next time, keep your eyes on the horizon and stay curious, my friends.